Welcome to Joan Rivers Remembered, presented by REELZ Channel and OK TV.
Before you had an opportunity to call her old or to tell her that she had too much plastic surgery, don't worry, she already had 17 comedy bits written about it. She beat you to the punch, and I think that that's cool. That's someone who can make fun of themselves just as much as they can make fun of other people. Joan Rivers was a role model for women, especially in so many different ways. Her rise to fame came at a time when comedy was dominated by Johnny Carson, by Don Rickles, Bill Cosby, George Carlin. She was the standalone female who refused to take no for an answer, who refused to be defined by her gender or anything else. She was like, this is not a boys club. I'm here to play, and I'm just as good as any of these other guys. And she broke through glass ceiling after boundary after glass ceiling after boundary, and she just kept going and going and going until she turned into this media mogul. Joan's signature equal opportunity offender is really kind of self-explanatory. Everybody is fair game for Joan Rivers to offend. It doesn't matter if you are a political figure, if you're a celebrity, if you're a heckler in the audience, nobody was safe from Joan Rivers' comedic wrath. And you know, I think secretly, anybody who got picked on by Joan Rivers was 150% flattered. Joan was so sharp, even at 81 years old, because she never stopped working. She didn't vacation. She didn't take breaks. She was so shrewd. She was so on the money. There was no political event. There was no celebrity scandal that got by her. And she, in turn, never let an opportunity go to waste to make a joke out of it. Joan Rivers was the original queen of the red carpet. She turned what some people thought was a snooze fest into a wild ride. People tuned into the red carpet for Joan Rivers, for the questions you knew you could expect from her, because she calls it like she sees it, and that is refreshing to us as a viewer. When you see the mother-daughter dynamic on TV, whether it's Dina and Lindsay Lohan or Kris Jenner and her abundance of daughters, that really kind of started all with Melissa and Joan Rivers. They were the original mother-daughter duo. The red carpet was forever changed when Joan Rivers kind of entered as this domineering force in the 1990s. The red carpet existed before, but Joan Rivers kind of bumped it up a notch, and she inspired celebrities to take their fashion game to a whole nother level. Feathers, sequins, glitter, hot pink. There was no fashion stone unturned in Joan Rivers' life, and I think that's what made her such an authority in the world of fashion. She could pick on you because she talked the talk and she walked the walk. It doesn't matter how old you are, whether you were 20 or whether you were 90, you not only knew Joan Rivers, you adored Joan Rivers.
I like that. This is Joan Rivers Remembered for REELZ Channel and OK TV.